Hi guys, let's dive right into section 2, genetic variation. Genetic variation is essential for a species to evolve and adapt in a changing environment. Asexual reproducing organisms depend on mutations to generate variation in offspring, while sexually reproducing organisms, that is what they do. They bring two organisms together and get DNA from both of them. So by definition, you're going to get some variability there. Meiosis brings about genetic variation in two ways: crossing over between homologous chromosomes and independent assortment of homologous chromosomes. In crossing over, an exchange of genetic material happens between the non-sister chromatids, so some trading between the maternal and the paternal chromosomes. At synapsis, the nucleoprotein lattice, called the synaptoidal complex, appears between the homologules. It holds it together and aligns the DNA of the non-sister chromatids and allows for the exchange of the genetic material between the two. Then the homologules separate and are distributed to different daughter cells. So here we have a diagram. You can see the lattice holding the two non-sister chromatids together. Here you can see exchange happening, and here we have the result of that crossing over. You'll notice that they are different, okay? They have traded some of their DNA, some of their genes. Independent assortment of homologous chromosomes. When homologous chromosome pairs align at the metaphase plate, they separate in a random manner. It doesn't matter whether the maternal is on the right or the left. It is completely random in deciding which way they move. This causes random mixing of blocks of alleles into gametes. And the possible chromosome orientations for a cell within 3 pairs of homologous chromosomes is 2 to the 3rd or 8 combinations of maternal and paternal chromosomes. Here we have independent assortment happening. We have 3 chromosomes, and you can see combination 1 looks different than combination 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, these are just 3 chromosomes. We have 46 of them, so imagine the massive number of possible combinations there. Fertilization, that is the union of male and female gametes, so the fusion of sperm and egg. Chromosomes donated by the 2 parents are combined, and in humans, with our 46 chromosomes, there are 2 to the 33rd power squared. So a lot of different possibilities there. Okay, if crossing over occurs only once, there's tons of possible zygote combinations. Like I don't even know how to say that number, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. Crossing over may occur several times in each chromosome. Okay, so imagine the vast amount of different combinations there are out there, guys. It's insane. The significance of genetic variation. Asexual reproduction produces genetically identical clones, so they have the exact same DNA. Sexual reproduction causes genetic recombination among members of a population. In humans with 23 pairs of chromosomes, the possible combinations are 2 to the 33rd power, assuming that no crossing over has occurred. That's just with, getting a chromosome set for mom and a chromosome set for dad. Asexual reproduction is advantageous when the environment is stable and that organism is suited for it. But if that environment changes, that organism might not be suited anymore. So genetic variability is a good thing for a changing environment because they have a higher chance of survival. Okay? However, if the environment changes, genetic variability introduced by sexual reproduction may be advantageous. Some offspring may have a better chance of survival. For example, if the temperature rises due to climate change, an animal with less fur or reduced body fat would have an advantage, so it would be able to survive longer and make more babies with less fur. And that's it for section 2, guys. If you have any questions, let me know.